Okay, so these are the instructions for March 6, 2018. Tiffy and Tolson will be here in the morning, but we'll be at training in the afternoon, but we're still on campus. So don't make us come back to our room or it'll not end well. So these are the instructions. First off, do not write on any of the packets that you're given today. Everything will be done on scratch paper. If you have your own scratch paper, get it out, please. Okay, I'm running low. The sub will hand out packet number 1. Answer each question. After you got the answers to the question, you will write a complete sentence on how the answer is correct. After you finish packet 1, get up quietly, turn in packet 1, grab packet 2. You'll do the same for packet 3 and 4. At the very end of class, you're going to take all your scratch paper, make sure your name is on it, staple it if need be, and turn it into the correct bin. You'll be receiving credit for today. So this is how I expect you to do each question. So this is question 1 on packet 1. So you're going to solve it, okay? So it says, Mr. Brown planted a vegetable garden. This graph shows the kinds of vegetables he planted and the percentage of the area of the garden each kind of vegetable occupied. Mr. Brown's garden has an area of 160 square feet. How many square feet of Mr. Brown's garden is occupied by cabbage? Well, cabbage, I don't have a percentage, but there's a percentage for everything else. So a circle graph percentage adds up to 100%. So there's a total of 100% here. Well, if I added up the carrots, the lettuce, the broccoli, and the string beans, you get an 85. So you're going to subtract 85% from 100 and you get 15. This is not the answer. 15 is not the answer. A lot of you stopped on this question and circled 15 for your quiz. That's not it. It's 15%. Cabbage represents 15%. So it's 15% out of 100%, which is going to equal X over 160 because his total yards or square acres is 160. Now we can cross multiply. So you get 100X and you're going to do 15 times 160, which let me do it real quick, is 2,400. So then you're going to divide by 100 to both sides. So let me just write this up here. You can do 100x equals 2,400. And then you're going to divide by 100 to both sides. This cancels out. X comes down. I'm going to cancel out these two zeros. And my answer is 24. So the answer is B, 24. So on your paper, you're going to show this work. And you're going to say the answer is B, 24. And then you're going to say the answer is B because I found the missing percent for cabbage. I just went blank on the word cabbage. Yeah. CABBAG, cabbage is 15%. Then you set up a proportion to find the feet covered by cabbage. So you see how I wrote the steps in a complete sentence. This is what I did to solve it. So this is how you're going to write your sentence. Now I'm going to say not every single problem will require work, but I want you to write down on how you know that's the answer. What determined that was the correct answer? We will be looking at these questions and your sentences, and we'll be using your sentences as your think writes for the month of March. So make sure you do them correctly. Make sure your name is on the paper. And be respectful to the sub because remember, we're still on campus. If there's anything that we need to do to come down, we will come down and it will not be pretty. Thank you guys.